Hey guys, and welcome to another reaction video. Yeah. Today I'm continuing with the After the Fact series. Those are the reviews by Silver-Quill. With Flight to the Finish, I think. I think it's the next one in the series. That's at least the one I'm gonna react to. I checked it a couple of minutes ago, which, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Flight to the Finish next. Flight to the Finish, yeah. CMC episode this episode was never really anything special to me. I wouldn't say it's bad. We had David Chiara and it being an even bigger dick than usual, if you ask me. Like, making fun of Skulu because she can't fly is not okay, actually. I think, like, this is more than just usual bullying. This is just... But, I mean, I never liked David Chiara that much anyway, so I'm looking forward to what they are going to do with her now, seeing how she is reformed. But yeah. It wasn't really special to me in any... There wasn't a lot of in there that really stuck with me in any way. Not a bad episode by any means. I definitely did enjoy it. But right now I haven't seen it in a while, I must say, but right now I can't think of anything special that I could say something about, neither positive nor negative. So, but yeah, well, like I said, I haven't watched it in a while. Again, the fan is on and the window is open because it's just too warm to nah, I'll do it like this. Should be fine though. So yeah, but hey, maybe he found some things you could talk about, so let's just get started, I think, in 3, 2, 1, click.
No, I can't promise that. I don't think there are many fans who could promise that. Sorry guys, I'm talking to my producer. He's a jerk. Because this was a really good episode. It seems like 3/4 of the fandom is raving about it. And that's impressive because this is a Cutie Mark Crusader episode.
Okay,
the Crusaders are a mixed bag. Some fans love them and think they're really cute, others find them annoying. Unlike the main 6, these 3 tend to create their own problems without external factors, which is usually what happens with little kids. And then they find a solution and grow because of it. The biggest mistake with these characters was the showstoppers, where we learned what their special talents were before they did. That's not great for dramatic tension. But that isn't a factor in Flight
You'd
to
be
the Finish,
surprised.
so
just wait until season 6. They're good at that, but that's not their special
I already said
talent.
I can't promise not to go all fanboy over this episode. Oh, nuts to professionalism. I'm not Miss Harshwinny, and quite frankly, there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Apparently there is.
I'm sure he just thought of a joke.
Yeah. Yeah, that song was pretty awesome. That's something that stuck with me, as I did like this song.
Our episode starts off with Cherylee's sole purpose for this episode, which is too bad. After her role in Hearts and Hooves Day, I've been hoping we could see her in a non-insane capacity. What I was not expecting was the return of Miss Harshwinny, whom I had dismissed as a one-shot character in games Ponies Play. Yet the more episodes we see, the more I tend to think of seasons 3 and 4 as the same season, with a long pause in between. So many things set up in season 3 are payoffs in this season. It's making me reevaluate my opinions. Harshwinny's on hand to talk about the
Olympics.
What is this strange animation with her mouth? I can't look away.
Yeah,
It's
that's
unique.
That's weird.
I can't.
The fuck?
What did you just do to me? You installed a what?
What?
When? I thought you wanted to be drinking buddies.
Apparently not.
Ooh, how many volts are we talking here? That is enough to cook a turkey.
But, okay. Better watch
Told
what
you he
you're
was a
saying.
jerk.
Yeah.
Rainbow Dash swoops in to lighten
That's
up
an
the mood,
understatement.
revealing that the Foals have the opportunity to carry the Ponyville flag in the equestrian games. Does this mean that Ponyville will be competing in the games as well? Gee, I wonder
think
who'll
it
be on
does.
that team. And since Rainbow hypes her own experience as a flag bearer,
Did it?
every pony in the room
Did
wants
Ponyville
that honor.
compete?
Even Snips and Snails.
Pretty sure they did.
Every time I see these two, I think on how they were the first male ponies to have personalities. and a part of me dies inside. So Scootaloo takes the role of prime motivator
Well,
for the Crusaders, leading into our first song of the new season. For me, there are 3 kinds of songs in MLP. You have character songs like Rarity's Art of the Dress and Pinky's Smile song. Then there are story progression songs like May the Best Pet Win and Bab's Seed.
Nice.
Last but not least are songs that might be catchy, yet don't really forward the plot or the characters. This song is mostly the last category with a little bit of characterization thrown in. In terms of lyrics and beat, it doesn't advance the plot or flesh out the characters. Yet there are visual callbacks to the Crusaders' first proper episode and the way they like to work and play together. Anyway, Scootaloo asks the all-important question.
What's special about Ponyville?
Let's see. It's the home of the newest princess and national heroines. It supplied water for the weather, is located near the most dangerous part of Equestria, and was the capital of chaos for a time.
It's a place where different kinds of ponies live together as friends.
Oh, I was getting to that. It was number 47 on my list. So they designed a killer routine based on this theme. And the only thing keeping Rainbow Dash from fangasming is Harshwinny's threat that Rainbow might lose her job as team coach. Which would be too bad because then we wouldn't get to see Rainbow Dash in her cap and whistle, which I love because... Come on, this is important to Rainbow's character. Here's the thing, I don't view loyalty as Rainbow Dash's strongest quality. In fact, I really dislike defining the characters based on their element of harmony.
Yeah.
It makes them one note and reduces their personalities to assigned power.
I guess,
For me,
yeah.
Rainbow's greatest ability is how she inspires other ponies. Whether by demonstrating her own skill or by stirring up energy with pep talks, she pushes herself and others around her to become better. That's why she's so vital at the start of this episode. Giving Daring Don't's questionable portrayal of Rainbow, it's so refreshing to see her at her... Yet not every pony is as pleased as Rainbow Dash,
Just keep
whose
going.
attempts at
Ignore the
professionalism are
pay.
pretty entertaining. Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon are at a loss for how they can top this trio's performance. So Diamond Tiara hits a new low.
You have a Pegasus
Yeah.
pony who can't even fly!
Not
You know, I never
cool.
really cared about Diamond Tiara.
I didn't
When
either.
she first appeared, I recognized that she was going to be a bratty character with next to zero potential for growth. And since I was never interested, her taunts were nothing beyond plot points. With Ponyville Confidential, I thought she had more personality as she was pursuing her own goal, and her conflict with the Crusaders was a result of that. It's only here, with her calling Scootaloo out on a physical limitation, that I can actually count her as a true villain. And it's not the love-to-hate feeling I have with some other villains. This is just loathsome. Diamond Tiara's head games take their toll on Scootaloo, who tries to force herself to fly and changes the act. End results are less than satisfying, and Sweetie Belle and Apple Bloom call her out on it. Here's another strength of this episode. How many times is the plot carried forward without the main cast trying to talk things out? How many times could a situation have been easily resolved if the ponies just used communication? Now, the talk blows up in their faces. I don't mind that since they're all physically exhausted and very young. Kids don't always know how to talk things out rationally without an adult helping guide the conversation. Yet, just seeing these ponies try to take a practical approach is satisfying. It shows that the new writer, Ed Valentine, really understands these ponies and how to represent believable characters. In fact, the new writers we've seen in these past few episodes have really made Scootaloo's attempts just leave her more and more frustrated, to the point where she bows out of the competition. I do wonder why Sweetie Belle and Apple Bloom continue onward since the routine is in the tank, and the theme they chose won't work without Scootaloo. It's not a huge question since I can chalk it up to them being young and stubborn, plus it gave them a chance to talk to Rainbow Dash and tell her what happened.
And a team never leaves a friend behind!
Dash?
Rainbow, go back! No time! They knew what they were getting into!
Okay, I'm being unfair. The chase scene in the last roundup was a very different situation.
Yeah.
I just can't resist being difficult. I gotta say, seeing Scootaloo throw away her scooter and giving up on a lot of her hopes was hard to see. I really felt bad for her, so kudos to the staff for showing instead of telling. Whoa, wait a minute, Scootaloo has a home? And it's here that Rainbow Dash has one of her strongest moments in the series.
Maybe you'll fly someday, or maybe you won't. You're all kinds of awesome anyway.
Lauren Faust stated in an interview that she did not believe that Rainbow Dash had the maturity to serve as a sister or mentor to Scootaloo. I would have agreed with this in Season 1, yet I think this episode shows that Rainbow Dash has grown. Her message to Scootaloo isn't about disabilities or limitations. Rather, she's stressing that Scootaloo isn't defined by her abilities and that she's still a wonderful individual because of who she is. This is doubly important since we've seen other Pegasi giving Fluttershy a hard time for being a weak flyer. Rainbow is coming across as a mature and supportive individual without appearing out of character. And that's what makes for a great episode. Even though she's not the main focus, Rainbow is developing in a great way. Her confidence and friendships restored, Scootaloo shows the world just how good she is. And suddenly I realize that I've got a weird way of looking at this show, because I'm not questioning how she's able to travel that fast, or why skis work on dirt and grass, or how one filly can either catch up with the train or spirit her friends all the way to the Crystal Empire. I'm instead wondering why they're bothering with a flag-carrying competition when she should clearly be on the competing team. Seriously, she'll bring home the gold. We don't get to see the final routine, though I don't consider that a huge loss. The flag-carrying competition was an external conflict to give rise to Scootaloo's own doubt. It's not the true focus. And we don't see Diamond Tiara or Silver Spoon get a shotgun blast of karma. Again, not a deal breaker for me since I know that they'll have to sit on the sidelines while the Crusaders take the field. For me, this feels like the Crusaders have taken their first real step towards earning their marks. They came together as a group, focused on the task instead of the dream, and helped draw out one another's strength. Plus, this episode gives us another overarching plot for the season. While Twilight and company try to solve the riddle of the box, the Crusaders are going to have to get ready to be the official flag bearers. For all we know, there may be more prep work to do and more opportunities for them to grow. This episode has become a contender for my absolute favorite. The character conflicts are believable, the emotions feel genuine, and all of our protagonists have a chance to learn and show us how they've grown. Honestly, I really can't say enough about how much that hurts. Seriously, I think my producer is just upset that his last reboot didn't do half as well as My Little Pony. I'm Silver-Quill. Thank you for watching.
I think you might want to get a new producer. Well then. Okay. Yeah, he liked it quite a bit more than I did. Which is actually sometimes good to see, because there are times when like the vast majority of people don't like something nearly as much as I do, that I wonder if I'm maybe not critical enough and if I maybe like things way too fast. So it's nice to, from time to time, not be the guy that is fanboying about something. I definitely do agree that this was a really good episode, but boy, I didn't like it nearly as much as he seemed to did. Is that English? I don't know. I can't English right now. Seem to did. Seems wrong. I don't know. Stupid second language. Yeah, like I said, I do definitely like the episode, don't get me wrong, I really do, but yeah, and I definitely do agree with pretty much all the things that he said. Some of the things I didn't even think about, which is a good thing that I'm watching all of these reviews. Gives me a new perspective on the episodes. So yeah, some things I didn't even think about, and I do very much think I like the episode now more than I did before, with that new perspective I have now, but he seemed to really like it. I mean, yeah, I don't know, maybe he was just, yeah, I don't know, right now it seems to me like it's one of his favorite episodes. I don't know if that is actually the case. He didn't say anything in that direction, but yeah. Well, like I said, I do like the episode. I do definitely see all of his points and pretty much share most of them now too. If I didn't before, some of them I share, some of them I agreed on even before, or I would have agreed on before watching this. So yeah, I don't know what to say. I do like his reviewing style. I don't think I talk enough about how they review actually. Yeah, this one was pretty funny. I like that electrocution joke that he made throughout the entire thing. It was fun. But yeah, I don't really know what to say. I definitely did like this review, and yeah, I don't know. I guess I think I've said anything I could say, so I'm just gonna end the video right here and hope you liked this little commentary. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.